Hello, welcome back to the Broken Doll. Alright, so I put my other doll away, and I don't mean away, just off to the side. I have grass to cut in the next day here because we've been getting a lot of rain, and we had a big storm today, and we had a tornado up in my province of Ontario. It didn't affect me, of course, it was up further, but what affects us is the winds and now the rain and all that other stuff. So we had some high winds, and some parts of my city lost their hydro. We didn't. Usually we are the ones that lose it because I'm connected to all the stores that are on the main street near me here. But anyways, as that may be, I need to get that grass cut. It takes me about 2 days to do it, sometimes 3, sometimes 1. It just depends on how I'm feeling in the moment. If I'm in a grass mood, great. If I'm not in a grass mood, it will take me 2, sometimes 3 days because I'm just not feeling it. So anyways, now I have a son that would gladly do it, but I fight him all the time. I go, no, I'm doing it. So he is always willing to cut my grass. He is. He's offered over and over and over again. I told him when I'm 100, he can do the grass. Right now, I love cutting grass. It's one of my favorite things. I look forward to it in my week. And so I cut my grass myself. Until I can't do it anymore, or I just don't feel like it, then I'll ask him if he'll do it, or we can do it in parts. I'll do one part, you do the other. He's more than willing. But anyways, right now, I have this doll laying out in front of me. Who is this doll? It says, made by ID. Wait. No, that's not what it says. Madame Hendren. This is a Madame Hendren doll. All right, we'll find her name out later, or if one of you out there want to take a look and find her, there she is. She's got tin eyes. They're gray, by the way they look to me here. And yeah, she is looking quite yucky. All right, so I was requested by several over a period of time, how do you start your doll? What do you do? The first thing we're going to do is determine what is the doll painted with. Is it acrylic or is it oil? Now I see flaking. That tells me oil. In one sense, I see webbing, which tells me oil paint. That doesn't still mean it though, but because I see cracking. Is that water damage? I see lifting. That could be acrylic. This one stumps me. Now sometimes the head is still oil and the legs and the arms got repainted. I've seen that over and over again. So how are we going to test the paint to find out what are we working with, just for interest's sake? Okay, acetone. Now this is just from Walmart. I bought this from Walmart for a few bucks, or you can use acetone this way. They both work. One doesn't, it's fingernail polish remover. If you got that in your house, that's acetone. We'll take this stuff here. It says it removes artificial nails, glitter, gel, and glue. And it should say down here, and doll paint. If it's painted with acrylic. We'll see. This is how you test your doll. You just can't test in one place the head and go, oh, acrylic. No, you can't. You have to test arms and legs as well, because they, like I said, could be tested with different things. Now, because I'm taking this doll and ripping it apart, we'll just go right across the forehead. Let's see what we get here. Just going to keep rubbing and rubbing and rubbing. Nothing's coming off. This is oil paint because I saw the webbing. Now there could be moisture damage also with this doll, which I am thinking that is true. Let's try the arms though now. It's still oil paint. Okay. I'm just getting dirt. Just good old-fashioned dirt. Yeah. Dirt. Let's try the legs. Go to the bottom of a foot here. Nah, this is all oil paint. Yeah, I can tell she's all webby. I had a feeling. But there we go. It proves it for me as well. It's all in the sponge and the acetone. Acetone will take off acrylic paint. It cannot remove oil. Okay? That's why you use it on fingernail polish, because the fingernail polish that you put on yourself, on your fingernails, is plastic. And this is a plastic remover. It will remove plastic. So there you go. So now we understand a little bit more about our doll. We just found out something about our doll. This will be in several parts. So pay attention along the way if you are the ones that have requested over a period of time, how do I take apart my doll? Okay, we've learned the first step. Now, what I need to do, I left it in the house. Darn. Okay, when I was putting in zip ties and all that in my house, I left my I think I can manage it though in here, no problem. Okay, we need to take her head off. We need to take her arms out. Off. We need to take her legs off. So there are ways that we can do this, okay, without having to take the sewing out, okay. We will have to take her arms off, okay, which is a coil inside that she goes up and down with. You can see she's weak in this area because the stuffing again is falling away from the arms and it's going in the center and pushing downward, okay. So we need to reconstruct her after she's been looked after here, okay. So I can feel she has a cardboard. There's something in her neck there, so that, and that's good because what that's telling me, I can feel it right in her neck back in here. I just pushed it with my hand. So the thing is, what that's telling me is they put a something in there so the stuffing wouldn't go up into the head. It keeps it down in the body where it needs to be. So now the next thing is, I believe she would have had some teeth. Now they could be, those teeth were either pulled out or they're in the back of her head, and we're going to find out. I don't know. We'll see. I believe she had some teeth, but we're going to look this doll up later and find out who she is, and we're going to find out where her teeth are. Or if, did she have teeth? Did she have a tongue in there? I think she had something. Somebody's pulled something out of her. She couldn't have just had an open mouth like that. Well, who am I to say? Maybe she did. Now I'm going to go backwards a little bit on that and go, maybe she might have. Who knows what these doll companies did? Even Madame Hendren. All right. So, or Madame. All right. So anyways, let's get some tools out to now take off her head. That same tool is what you're going to take her arms off with. So let me do some hunting here and let's see what I can come up with here. Well, I got this one here. Let's see. I need some needle nose pliers. Oh, I got some little ones here. That might be good enough. If not, if the video goes too far, then I can start part 2 and I can go in the house and get my needle nose pliers where they don't belong, but they wandered in there. Okay, so our first thing we want to do is take off her head. That's the easy one, the head. But that's the only way you're going to get to her arms. So let's take a look here. We're going to go down in the side. She has a wire on her. Okay, so she has a wire. So what we want to do is find where that wire is hiding in her body. Okay, let's see. There it is right there. It's there. It's just got its own little place to go. Yeah. Okay, so now what we want to do is get all this junk off of it so we can see which way it needs to untwist. Oh my goodness, it's all twisted up in the threads, and there we go. Now we're starting to get it. Oh, it's got to go that way. It's going to go that way, okay? So we're going to take it, and the way it looks, I need to go this way with it. Leave the stuffing down there. Looks like somebody might have taken her head off or just tightened her head up at one time. Okay. Let's see. Okay, maybe we can. There we go. And there we go. And there we are. And oh, there's the magic. We found the back of her mouth right there. But where's her teeth? I think she went to the, oh, there's a tooth. One tooth right there. Is there another tooth? So she might have had 2 teeth. I don't see another tooth. What's this? There's something hard right here. Let me see if I can get it out. What is that? Oh, no, that's not it either. Okay, a lot of glue, old glue. So somebody probably took her to the dentist, pushed too much on it, or just through time, this stuff happens. We will never know. Lots of old glue down there. Okay, so there we are. Okay, well, I guess that's where we're at. So we found out the back of her mouth right there. There's the back of her mouth, and we did find a tooth. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Right there. There's one tooth. I'm more than sure she had 2. 2 little cookie cutters there. Oh, no, wait. Cookie cutters. What did all things fairy call them? Cookie chompers. Cookie cutters. Well, I could cut through a cookie. Okay, there we go. All right. So anyways, that's where we are with this now. We did get that far with her. We found out the mystery of the teeth. Where are her missing teeth? Well, there they are. All right. So now the next thing we want to do is we're going to have to pull out some of this here. You can't get away without it. You've got to pull some of this out. You can see, if you check around the neck, you can see how this wire is causing damage to the neck. Sometimes I like just to pull these out If you can right now, that's great, because you just rip the neck and just slowly work on it till you get it out. So I might just stop the camera here, work on it, and pull out that wire, and not try to rip this out around here. Otherwise, you're mending that up afterwards, okay? So thank you for joining me. We'll be coming back really soon with part 2 of this wonderful Madame Hendren doll.